Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan playing Il Papa. Our next door neighbor has been excommunicated by us, the church, and thus we think it is rightfully ours to take back Abruzzium, over which we have a de jure claim as we are the Duke of Spoleto. Hence, we have hired mercenaries to help us in our quest. And we are fielding a total... Oh, I am in the wrong part. A total man of 13,000 troops, almost. We have not called upon 700 men from Venison and not 35 men of Benevento. But we are fielding around 13,000 troops, which is more than he has. As, well, he's being attacked by other people for the fact that he is indeed excommunicated. So yes, you cannot expect us to give him a little bit of a licking. Count Gentle of Orvieto has provided me with proof that Baron Rano of Spoleto has been visually slandering me. How should I use this information? Well, I wouldn't mind taking over his barony. But arresting him I don't think has much use right now. Because we can't even hold the Demesne. I will keep this information for myself for now. I would happily convert to the local culture of Italian, but that is quite useless. Which is interesting, because as I said in my Teutonic Order gameplay, the old man always automatically changes to the culture where the order comes from, but that's not true for Il Papa. Il Papa keeps his original culture. And Pope Clemens V, as you may see from here, he originally comes, no, not from Lyon, but from a different region where he was Archbishop, but I can't remember exactly. It was not Lyon. Anyways, his family is from this region, and you can also see that from the fact that he is from the Occitan culture, which is the culture that mainly rules here. Oh, well, this turned to French right now, of course, but mainly rules here in the south of modern-day France. The Aquitaine region for CK2. Yeah, you were caught out there, buddy. I don't know what you were doing. I don't know what you were thinking, but it was not smart. And in the meantime, I am doing my little wool for my little de jure claim. A Portuguese man that doesn't like me very much. Then why do you join my holy order? Join another one. He is losing this war already by 16%. I hope my war doesn't get nullified when he gets pushed off the throne. Excommunication wars are most of the time very pointless, because it simply will go to Prince Charles, who will become the king, and the king is then, well, dethroned, but that's about it. And as you can see, we can easily keep up these mercs. And nobody is asking us for money because we don't have money. We are fielding mercs. We haven't actually looked into the fact that we probably actually can field some retinades, because we have a ton of military organization, to be honest. Let's get some technology. Noble customs, it's fine. Some small points. How are you doing, however, Bari? You are more important to me. The liberation of Jerusalem! Oh, but you are a monolith. You are not Catholic. I don't even know why you are a monolith, because the thing here... Oh, that's a culture I'm looking at. I'm so sorry. I want religion. Yeah, monolith. Oh, my man, how much troops do you have? Way too little. 13,000. That's unfortunate. Oh, life isn't too bad. I'm no more down, no more depressed. That's very good. And he has 20,000, but it will weaken him. Nonetheless, this could be good for us. I am not against this at all. Armenia seems to be attacking. It's defending and it's attacking. Yeah, the problem is if your attack fails, Oh, you were helping the Byzantine Empire and you spent all your men on that and therefore you are now dying. Oh, the Golden Order's won. Peace is theirs. That is clear. Alright then. Oh, not too problematic. Why does Benevento have an army raised? Oh, we have become a paragon of virtue. Very good, very good. Let's see if we can amass wealth. I doubt it, but... And that's also, by the way, to get back to a point I made quite a few minutes earlier. Why I don't think it's overpowered to play as the Pope, if that's what Paradox is thinking. Your income randomly goes away, and I don't think it's a bad idea to have that randomly go away. By the way, we need to spend this money. If it randomly goes away and you have nothing to say over it, then this increased income is no problem. And if you would excommunicate a person, yes, it will cause them to have a lot of war, but you would only gain a single county if you've made a claim on it or anything, because an excommunication war, you don't win anything from it. You do not gain land from it. You simply dethrone the person that is on the throne right now in favor of somebody that is, well, not excommunicated, not been banned by the church to enjoy the holy rites. He joined me, now he wants to go somewhere else. Go with my blessing, 100 piety, thank you very much. This is a little bit the powerful thing though, because that's giving us more moral authority perhaps than we should have, but... How many people... Wow, papal demands accepted 8% bonus, that is not shabby. Not too shabby. No sorry, Bob. I didn't look at my timer. That's not very smart. Well, actually, I don't have a timer. I just have a clock on top of my computer. Not literally on top of it, but right above it. And I look at that, keep a mental note, like, that's when I started the recording, and that's when I need to stop it. I know the first recording of any series is always a little bit longer because I tend to explain a little bit more, and things happen that you just want to finish up, you want to explain where you want to go. So the first, I think almost all my videos that are the first of a series, be it the Teutonic Order, the Ottoman Empire, Vampire the Masquerade, my Tenacious Tribals, are all a little bit longer. I assume that for any other series that start, the first video will be long. I know that I know what I want to... I want to introduce the game that I'm waiting for, more or less. I don't want to play as this guy. He doesn't have good stats. Why are you all of a sudden in my air? I think it was this guy? No, somebody else. Had very good stats. That is unfortunate. Anyways, for the game that I'm waiting on, well, looky here. I could have taught him and it would not have been any problem, but alright. He's content, my piety is good, my theological focus is nice, head of religion, and again theological focus. Why do I get a double bonus for that? Regardless, this man... Oh, I'm also Paragon of Virtue. This man will never ever revolt. And he will be the last Deeste. No, not... I thought so, but it's not true. One of the last Deeste to rule over Ferrara. Or is it Ferreira? Nee, Ferrara, right? Ferrara. Anyways, that new game, I know I want to introduce it. I know that will take time. I know I want to get into it, and then probably the first video will be a bit longer again. I doubt that people will find that too problematic. I hope I made some eyebrows raise when they saw that Papal State CK2, or Teutonic Order CK2, or one Ottoman province? One province Ottomans? What? It's the beta plan. It's a little bit different. Something that you did not expect. After all, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition! I probably spiked my mic again doing that. I try to even keep it low. So here's one of those unique events that you actually get as a Pope, despite normally not being able to play the Pope. And a missionary comes from Baron Guichard of Combon, with hopes of buying indulgence to clean his sins. While he has committed some very grave sins, he shows sincere regret. No, this shows sincere regret. The money back shows sincere regret. You know, on the coin it says really like the coin, it's crying. It's full of pain over what it did. It made him so greedy. It made him so greedy that the coin says, "I'm sorry I did it. Please forgive this man. Here, take me, Pope." And therefore I say, of course, grant absolution. Paradox, make us play the Pope without cheating. We demand it. And then perhaps you could allow us to make a same type of thing. But now for Mayor Doom of Bihak, what is his sin? He is lustful and he's wrathful. Well, I can understand wrath. I mean, I can get a little angry at King Philippe IV for demanding me to disband something that is rightfully ours. He is still fighting this war with the Holy Roman Empire. And now Poland is also attacking. But he's winning it. I kid you not. People, you need to make peace. We need to attack this man. He has already gained money again. And he has decent troop counts. He's at his maximum. He's not losing anything. By the way, why is this considered a kingdom? Bohemian. Oh, it's now part of Bohemia again. Alright. But this is not a Piast. This is in the Luxembourg. The Luxembourg. Alright, with your strong devotion of the Catholic faith, you've spent countless hours reading the Bible and thinking about the meaning and origin of the sacred words therein. There are some things that don't quite correspond to what the preachers are saying in their sermons, however. Well, I have no right to question them, pretty piety. Perhaps it should not be all taken so literally after all. I could lose zealous, or these priests are charlatans. Now, this is one of the reasons why you should choose theological focus. I've said this, I think, way in the beginning of my Russian campaign. You would gain 100 piety, I would become a kafar, and we would gain 1 learning. That is so cool. You just flip as kafar without having you putting your core chaplain to study cultural tech, and then he could have I think it was cultural tech, right? Or is it another one? No, it is cultural tech. And then you can have a random event where he finds books of kafar and says, "Oh, I think these scriptures are right," and then you can imprison him or follow him. But no, we are the Pope. We are not going to be 100 piety is nice, but the Pope is not going to go kafar. I have no right to question the words of the Bible. I have chosen the other option, the lowest option before. It is just fun to do that. Alright, we're going to go to Benevento. We can easily siege that down because it's a church. And then we will go to the capital. In fact, I probably will send some men already to the capital already. We'll split up the mercenaries. 5,000 men and send them to the capital so that he won't regain all those levies. Oh, where went our money? Mayor Gilbert, why are you no longer my spy master? You could be my spy master. You can be my spy master. Please spy for me. Oh, wow. Seriously? We are the tech leader. This is what happens when you study technology and everything is blacked out. It simply means that you are the tech leader. And you can also see that by going to the tech and then hitting these blue buttons. Relative spread. So we are white. These areas of blue are behind us. So if we look for whatever, I must say the world is pretty even. Though there's certainly some Eastern Europe and Scandinavia certainly behind us, but yeah, we are the bloody tech leader. No one is our equal. This is actually why it's sometimes good to keep a tech open that you know your neighbor has and you don't, because you constantly still can get events for tech points. Hello, small Naples army. Oh, we lost money. Oh, that we will gain that back. This is because you pay the mercenaries, then you pay them in the first part of the month, and then you gain all the money of the monthly income over time, which is kind of like, alright, seems a bit unfair, unequal, because with one you have to pay everything immediately, and the other you gain it over time. So that could cause them to, like, say, bye-bye, you don't have the money for us, or actually you do. Oh, dear, dear man. I offer you peace, but you probably wouldn't accept it. We grant absolution once again. Oh, this man who was unfaithful. They have apparently did kissy kissy and make up because they made a baby boy. They met the baby. Are you a heretic? No, you are not. Despite your liege being it, so we will not tell the people that you are a heretic. That's silly. Why don't you... Oh dear, he's a wicked priest. Okay, this is a very interesting event. This can happen if you have certain trades. Arbitrary is, I think, actually one of them, and the sins, and then you can become a wicked priest. Funny enough, people still consider... We still have a plus 50 opinion of me because I am... a paragon of virtue. Wait a second, why does it say plus 50 opinion? Same trait. Oh, if we both are wicked priests, but we are not. And I don't care. My opinion of him has not gone down despite the fact that he's a wicked priest. And I want to see, is this wicked priest, yes, is quite in line to become a new cardinal. We could actually invest in that, but that would be silly. And with quite in line, I mean that he has already at such a young age 571 points and he's only 17. Trust me, this man will become a cardinal. I wonder if in this mini-series we will play as a wicked papal pope, and then perhaps the papal state will break apart. And we will grant him absolution, of course. But that is all hopefully after we freaking declare this crusade. He is attacking. Hey, did I not predict this? That even if I would have had the seduction focus, this lady would like me. I accused her husband from adultery, and now this lady actually is beginning to think, that Pope man, that grey beard, that silver fox, he is so stunning. Ah, we gotta do this. I know it is really bad as the Pope, but and we normally should. Oh, and I went to Isabel's chamber and gave her a good tumble. It's good to be the Pope. Look, they even noticed that we are the Pope. And not just a king. Come on, Paradox. I know this is really bad, but this is just funny. I mean, come on. Huh? This event should have happened, though, when I put that man into shackles and not so late now and after they made the baby. Let's say that this was a build-up. And now that I am showing how strong I am with all my courageous warfare, she could resist no longer. Il Papa is her daddy, huh? Oh man, that is so bad. Alright. Il Daddio. Dadarino. Dudarino. Yeah, we'll siege the city down. Cities are quite good for war score. Let me show you that. Pescara is 20% war score alone. Now that is also of course a city in the war target, I think. Yes, but it is 20%. Cities make a good war score. After that I think it is churches, but I'm not sure. Chieti or Ascoli. Yeah, but I think Chieti might have a bonus simply because it's the county capital. Ascoli is also next. Alright, and where's the barony then? Avenzo. 10% here. But that's not because it's not the capital. So I think it's first cities, then it is baronies and then churches normally, but you get a little bonus for having the county capital. And we almost have his capital. Yes, dude, you are losing this war. And finally they've sieged this down. That took you a long time, I must say, in this excommunication war. We are certainly winning our war before they are winning our war, so we are definitely going to get Abruzzium. Once again, so sorry if I pronounce this wrong, I don't know where to put the emphasis. Abruzzium? Abruzzium. Abruzzium? Abruzzium. I don't think that's the best way I can pronounce it, and that's still probably butchering it. I mean, it's easier for me to pronounce Siena, or Firenze, Ancona, Ferrara, Parma. I mean, those are not too hard. Monferrato, Roma, Orvieto. I mean, those kind of sounds I can make. But, yeah. Or for instance, where I know, for instance, one of the channels that I love to watch is Quill18. And he also does videos in this type of genre, but more, not so much CK2, more EU4 or Civilization. And he has, I think, or is that Shenrir? One of them has a great problem with pronouncing Aachen. Mainz, Köln, Nassau, Lenningen, Thuringen, Göttingen, Münster, Osnabrück. And I still pronounce it, of course, a bit in the Dutch way, but Braunschweig, Lüneburg. Did I pronounce it correct? Braunschweig. Yeah, I think I do Zweig. Braunschweig. Holstein, Hamburg, Bremen, Oost-Friesland? Because it's not Oost. Werle, Mecklenburg. Yeah, I can do that. I can't see Aachen here. Aachen. And he has the pronounce like Aachen because he can't do the sound. Fürstenberg. Ulm. Kempten. Yeah. Enough showing off that I know decently well how to pronounce German names. Woohoo. I am so good. Oh, somebody is trying to, Duke Raymond of Benevento is trying to usurp my title. Yeah, good luck. I'm not going to bribe and I'm certainly not going to disappear because that costs piety. Assassinations is not very pious to do. Who would have funked it? I know we're running a little late on this episode, but I would like to finish up this war if possible. And we are sieging down this city, and if this city is at least some war score, it is decent. Ooh, yeah, indeedy. It seems medallions with Isabella has resulted in a child. Fortunately, Bernard Elsie thinks little Clemencia is his. Oops. One piety. Ah, we can lose one piety. We can lose one piety. It's okay. We should actually be named a holy. Yes, indeed, because we finished our paragon of virtue. And we are the holy because we did say no to Philippe IV and kept the Templars around, the Knights Templars. Yes, can we play this man? Can he stay, please, my heir? I would like that. Very much. Thank you very much. Voila, 100 war score. I was correct. I enforce my demands, and with that victory that God has granted the Papal States. I thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.